Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The third frame.
Well, that was
Ronnie
really
O'Sullivan,
interesting, wasn't it? Having the insight of what other players think of Ronnie. Ken, what's your opinion?
Oh, he's a genius, isn't he? He's without doubt the most naturally gifted player the world has ever seen. I mean, we've seen some gifted players in a time, Alex Higgins, Jimmy White. But for me, O'Sullivan.
Willie Thorne.
Apart from you, Willie, I think he's the most naturally gifted player that's ever graced this green bays of ours. Just drift over the left centre. Just hasn't been knocking in any these long pots that he's normally gets such a high percentage of.
Mark Williams 4.
In fairness, he knew it was going to be very closely enough, but he thought he might just catch the near jaw. He was dead straight, hampered queuing. Couldn't do anything about that. Well, Mark's struggling a bit. The last couple of safety shots he's put a little bit of side on. He's really pushed into the cue ball, so he's just not queuing, not timing it well at the moment. Just having a look at what kind of angle he needs to get onto the black. If there's not a plant on the one. There was a time earlier in the season where that kind of shot, I know it looks quite easy from that picture, but that kind of shot would have been tough. And that's the beauty of Ronnie. He gets so much reaction on the cue ball when he goes into the pack.
8.
I mean, that ball, Ken, just was like so lively, wasn't it, when he went into them?
Yeah, I'll just have a look at this. Stops there, and then the screw takes again. Delayed reaction. Comes from cue power.
9.
Person to beat this next 10 days or so, because his focus is absolutely wonderful today.
14.
And you can always tell, can't you, with his demeanour with Ronnie. He looks really up for this game.
He's one of those type of players, Willie, that you even watch when he's sitting in his chair. You
21.
see what sort of mindset he's in. Is he focusing on the game? Is his mind wavering? But as you said, he looks really up for it.
22.
You can hear a pin drop in this crucible. I mean, we use the word a little bit leniently sometimes, the word genius, but this guy is really a genius when he's playing well, as all the 4 players on display were today.
30.
Just gone a little bit low on this black, so he's going to have to kiss into something to hold the white. Things if he stuns into this outside red, he'll still get a bit of cue ball movement and push through the reds. Should find himself on 2 or 3 reds, which he has done. Things if he's screwing to that, take the same shot with a screw shot, the white comes away from the pack. He's paid the stun there, you see, and what happens then is the white just pushes through. He just never misses a trick, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Never seems to play the wrong shot in the break building department.
$38.
Well, similar situation here. He's just lost the white a little bit. May play the slow cannon onto the pink. Just a case of slowing the white down here. There doesn't appear to be anything on into the corners easily. So the pace he'll play this, he's not going to hit it too hard. play the kiss on the red, and which opens another 2 reds. So the same thing, just slowing the white down, hitting another ball.
43. $44.
Just appears that all the reds are in the way of one another at the minute. He's having to play with a lot of side here to get inside the pink. He may have just gone outside of it. He's okay, just managed to kiss that red. I was worried about those
51.
2 reds there. I had to play with lots of left-hand side to make sure he came inside those 2 reds. And now this is a great chance for
52.
2 frames on the trot.
$59. $60.
Break out to 60, so 56 points ahead. Pink will be 62, so just 1 more red required. I think the red at the bottom, just when the pink respots, one nearest the black will pot into this bottom right hand corner pocket. He's on that perfectly.
66. Coaching ball.
There you see it. And he pots this. Will certainly open the other 2 reds
67.
just below the pink. So this frame is secure now. All we need is a century.
$74. 75. $81. 82.
Sponsors Betfred are giving £200 to a children's hospice, and of course this is an excellent chance now for another £200 to go to that
89.
cause. Ronnie's only actually made 1 century so far in the tournament.
90.
Yes, but have a listen to this statistic, Willie. He's made 107 Crucible centuries, would you believe?
A lot of players haven't made 100 centuries in their career. He's made 100 at one venue. It's going to be tough now to get these
95.
100. They have to play a double. Nearly treated to a bit of brilliance there. O'Sullivan, though, looking very good at the moment until he takes a 2-1 lead.
Thank you. Frame 4, Mark Williams to break.
It was interesting to hear that from Stephen John, and it's amazing how they look at Ronnie on and off the table to see what kind of mood he's in. You can see now he's taking interest in every shot he plays, and he's so disappointed there, Ken, wasn't he, to have left a pot on?
Yeah, just overhit the cue ball, but this is not going in, and this is poor for Mark Williams. He's really struggling at the moment. He started off pretty well, but there's a couple of shots, particularly half chances that he's had in frame 2 and 3 that you'd expect him to get, and that's another one to the middle pocket, and at the moment he's struggling.
That was very jabby though, Ken, wasn't it? There was no fluency in the stroke there. He seemed to kind of just hit at it rather. It was just a nervy shot, that one.
So Ronnie won't be pleased with that. He's trying to stay on the blue. His heart may have skipped a beat as that
A moment, please,
pink
Ronnie.
wiped its feet before it dropped in. It was only the pace, only harder, and that pink would have stayed over the hole.
Thank you. 7.
Now, has he got an angle on this red? Get top side of the blue.
8.
Saw him just kick his foot in there. Just wanted to miss the blue because it would have been perfect to get into the reds. It's a lot tougher from the brown off 2 cushions. And he won't get the desired pace from the cue ball as it goes into them. It's going to go in as a dead white. But luckily for him, I mean, that is fortunate to be honest. Okay, he deserves probably to be on one because the kiss off the ground was a very, very tough shot. But you can see when the white comes into the pack off 2 cushions, it loses its topspin. And it just managed to push that one red out.
Unfortunately for Ronnie, the pink has come down and blocked the path of the black into this bottom right hand corner pocket. Trying to get on the pink here as he overhit it. Looks to be okay, just about. And I think the red at the bottom of the pack, Willie, just above the black, there you see it, that does go. So I'm trying to get on that red. I'm trying, if he can, stay low on this red. And he's just done that perfectly.
Oh, sorry.
Even the referee is getting excited.
19.
He can't keep up with the pace of Ronnie O'Sullivan in this flow.
Red's going to be spread here in playing this shot.
20.
No side. I thought he'd play with a little bit of side there to get the white a little bit further up the table, but he's got second prize. Blue available into the corner. And if this goes in and the mood is in, this could be another frame over in the blink of an eye, as John Parrott says.
20.
This time every spot covered, so the blue has to go nearest the pink as possible in a direct line. Something had obviously got moved because didn't the pink go on the blue spot last time? Why? Oh, that's better.
25.
Now.
26.
Lovely little shot there, just screwing in between the 2 reds there. And when potting this red, the red just to the left of this red will pot into this bottom right hand corner pocket.
Mark's looking a bit forlorn sitting in his chair, and of course Ronnie can get you like that sometimes. You end up kind of watching the player do things that you know you can do, but you're just wondering why it's not happening. I think sometimes if you play someone like Ronnie, Ken, I don't know what you think, is it might be best not to watch him play.
I think all players like to watch Ronnie play, even if they are playing against him. He's one of those type of players. You just love watching him play. He makes the game look ridiculously easy at times.
You can't time it any better than he's timing it at the minute, that's for sure.
50.
He's just absolutely stroking the ball.
There are a couple of loose reds, but he may take the opportunity just to come down, just play a little cannon, just those couple of reds just right off the pink spot.
Well, he's got two choices. He plays the slow pink and plays for one red, or he plays the blue into the two reds he suggested. Didn't hit the desired red, but still got a good result.
55. $56.
And because he couldn't guarantee getting perfectly on the pink there, he actually played for a bought colour. The fact that it's ended up on the pink is a bonus. Oh, that actually went off.
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
I had the
56.
pleasure of Ronnie suggesting it roll to the right, and it did, because Ryan Day played like one of those shots earlier on today, and it definitely pulled to the right-hand jaw. We can actually see this here. It was always hitting the jaw there, but then all of the last foot, it just went another inch. Now somehow, Mark, if you can just grit your teeth and clear up from here, this would hurt O'Sullivan, because if he comes out 2 each from this little mini session, he'll think he's won the session.
There's Ronnie, just having a look at the pink as it rolled towards that right-hand side cushion. It was an excellent controlled shot for Mark Williams there. Always difficult to control a ball when it's in the jaws of the pocket. But
8.
Mark would love to get the blue out of the way here, just to open that red and black up. The blue obviously will go to his own spot. He won't be able to get on it this time, but certainly in the next couple of shots he'd like to get the blue back onto its own spot.
12.
Might be able to play it this time, just roll on off the cush. Like to finish on the blue straightish so he can get onto the red. Just look, checking the scoreboard. There's plenty of points available, so he doesn't have to worry about what colour he takes off the reds.
9.
Oh, that's flew off the cushion. All of a sudden now the blue's not straightforward to get onto the next red unless he screws into the red and pushes the red over the corner. Just watch this white. Went on at 2 mile an hour, came off at 4. Amazing. Oh, well played. Good shot, that. Still able to hold for the red. And now he's just got to be careful.
24.
And this would be a steal of all steals.
25.
Now he's not 3-1 behind here, Ken. It would be amazing if he came out 2 each.
yeah, as you said, I feel like he would have won this first session. He's got a bit to do, and he's going to need that black as well.
31.
25 points behind, any colour, and he's going to need all 6 remaining
32.
colours after he pots this blue. Looks about perfect. Well, for all the world, when Mark Williams was sitting in his chair
37.
Little did he realise he was going to get another chance in this frame.
39.
Yeah, Ronnie hasn't played a bad shot, has he, really? It's only the table that cost him there. In the last 3 frames, I can't think of one bad shot he's played. It just shows you the standard you've got to be at.
42.
Hasn't played a bad shot, and it's still 2 each.
.46.
Because the black's off its spot, it's not a natural shot, so he doesn't want to be leaving an angle on the last black. He'd like to drop right in behind it so it's dead
51.
straight. Now what kind of angle does he
57.
have? Well, a pretty good one. Not perfect, it's just slightly topside. Well played, Mark Williams. Again, kept up the table for 2.5 frames, and then the one chance he had to clear, and he did that with a magnificent 64 to level somehow up to all.
Thank you. Frame 7. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
We need all the help we can get here, Hazel, and you just joined us as Ronnie O'Sullivan knocked a wonderful long red in. This was the red that Ronnie O'Sullivan knocked in and played with perfect control. Unfortunately for Ronnie, he's just got straightish on the black. So hasn't got a long margin for error here. If he's on that red, that's another beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
8. Nine.
Here's the black again. Played to perfection. He'll be sliding off the pack and still be on this red into the left corner pocket.
$16.
There are a couple of loose reds, but I'm sure if Ronnie can get a nice angle on the black here, he'll definitely
7.
attempt to go into the pack, because he knows full well he still have those couple of loose reds. Again, watch the cue ball here. Watch it arc, and then that's okay. He's got a red to the left centre if he wishes. Red to left corner.
24.
Yeah, can put the red to left centre to stay on the black. I don't know how much he loves staying down this end of the table while making a break. Red to left corner is a lot easier, but we've seen him put one of these reds in the previous frame. Again, aim for the high jaw.
25.
I don't know about you, Willie, but I'm being too presumptuous here and maybe getting ahead of myself. But that's
32.
4 reds, 4 blacks.
33.
Never in the history of the Crucible have we had 2 players make a 147. Have we?
Yeah, we had Ali Carter and Ronnie O'Sullivan, didn't we, a couple of years ago?
Apart from Ronnie Carter. Ronnie Carter, Ali Carter and Ronnie. But it'll be interesting to see if that could happen again. I don't think it happened now with the angle he's got on this red.
41.
He seemed to have changed the pace again. Ronnie got a little bit bogged down and got involved in a lot of tactical battle. His pace of play slowed. He's 17 seconds a shot. And Mark Williams is down to 19 seconds. So when they get in, both players are playing very fluently.
48.
Mark Williams just glancing at it up and realising that Ronnie's going to need another 2 or 3 reds to make this frame safe.
53. 54.
Those 2 reds that were just around the pink spot. It looked very close to being a plant to this bottom right-hand corner pocket. Oh, he's played very well. Excellent shot. Again, if you can see this shot again.
61.
How the white just arced into the pack there.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this again. Now watch the cue ball. Just how all the top spin taken, sort of arced into the bunch of reds.
Sure. 62.
Well, this break has been absolutely top draw so far.
I think it's the only thing that's missing in the match, isn't it?
69.
Willie, century. Enjoying
70.
some really good bouts of safety, some good breaks. A couple of steals from Mark Williams.
There's not many better sights in sport, is it, to watch one of the best
77.
players in the world, whether it be O'Sullivan, Hendry, Mark Williams or Higgins, the 4 we had on
78.
show this afternoon, in making a century break and see how they work the cue ball round. That one's gone astray.
85. 86. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 86.
What a shame.
and
Once again, it looked like we're going to get O'Sullivan's century, but he breaks down at 88. But O'Sullivan goes into the lead again at 4-3. And it's been a strange match, Ken, because when Ronnie O'Sullivan's playing at his own pace, he looks unbeatable. But when he's got involved in a tactical battle, Mark Williams is getting the upper hand.
Yeah, and a couple of times when Ronnie O'Sullivan's just got to the winning post, he's missed a couple of vital shots, and particularly frame-winning balls. But we saw in the last frame how lovely long red he's knocked in, and even in this frame, he knocked in a beautiful long red to start that break going. And his long potting has been much better. And just have a look at his shot. He purposely held it for the black.
Mark Williams, 7.
Well, it's a big target to try and get behind blue, green and brown here, but he's got to be careful of the red ball. Make sure he keeps that safe.
He's a little bit unlucky there because he's left enough red sticking out, and the fact that the brown's where it is, the red will stop exactly where it is now, and Mark should get a snooker. Well, the red's just sprung out a little bit. He's a little bit careless that he could have hit it a lot thinner. Now, has he been lucky as the brown come to his rescue? Not quite.
Very well. Avoided the kiss on the yellow with the cue ball. Excellent shot. Good hit from Mark Williams. Needs a little bit of luck as he got it. And here was the shot. Again, watched him just avoiding the yellow just by fractions and getting in behind the blue. Fantastic shot.
Well, Ronnie looking at the angle in the middle rather than in the corner, which means he's going to play it up for the pink. The fact the yellow's right over the pocket helps.
1.
So 7 in front, pink 13, up to and including the brown. So yellow to green appears to be the only real stumbling block from a 5-3 lead. Probably finishing right on the top cushion is the best way of getting on the yellow to make the green easier.
Yeah, if you can get somewhere, anywhere there with the cue ball, would be perfect for him. Just avoid the green. Doesn't want to hit the green full ball. Oh. How careless
7.
is that? He had so much room to play with there, and oh, that's unbelievable.
You'd have to say it's a little bit careless, really. Had a massive margin of error. I mean, he could have played it 2 cushions to take the green out of the equation.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
Oceans of side to Mr. Brown. Excellent. That was really tough to give Mr. Kiss on the brown. So Ronnie may get another chance. Obviously now the 13-point lead is pretty good. It means obviously that Mark will need the black. Good hit. Ronnie had a very good chance of playing in an area, and that's what we talk about, areas. This is the shot he played first time on the pink where he kissed the green. We're going to get a chance in a couple of seconds, probably after Mark Williams' next shot, to show you what we think he could have played without taking the green out of the picture. Mark Williams is faced with a choice. Does he play the pot and play twice across for the green, or does he play a good safety shot? Well, he's took the pot on, needs a bit of good fortune. Has he got any? He has. Wow, this has been a strange game. But in fairness, the snooker gods sometimes, you know, don't. When you miss a trick, this is the chance that Ronnie had. We'll show you after this shot. The fact that Ronnie had a very, very good chance on the pink to play a 2-cushion shot on to get position. Here's what we thought he should have played. That's the 1-cushion escape, but I'd have probably thought 2 cushions off the side cushion, the other side cushion, then on to the yellow.
Yeah, anywhere on that ball cushion, he would have been perfect on the yellow, but looks like this yellow could be the telling ball in this frame.
When you consider their average shot time is 19 and 17 seconds, it's amazing that this session's going to take something like 3 hours to complete, because it's been very, very good snooker. It just shows you how good the safety's been in this match.
Two.
In all the places in all the world, you had to land there.
Mark Williams, 2.
This is one of those where you would need to hit it full ball. If you did half ball, both white and yellow and green come back up the table. You need to hit it full. But as he did half ball, that could have been the mistake that Mark's been hoping for. Has the green gone past? It has. Fortunate.
I can just see enough of this green. Can play it pretty hard because the green will just stop there, so he's going to try and snooker him using the brown here.
And he would want to get the black safe, wouldn't he? He'd want to put the black on the side cushion.
Thank you.
Not quite done either.
Will that fluke be? Particularly if you're a Mark Williams supporter. Does this brown pass the pink into the left centre? It's pretty close. It's very tight. Just having a look at it again. This may be a case, Willie, playing it for the far jaw again. Dead weight. It's in.
7.
18 points ahead, 18 points left on the table.
Worth the pot in the middle, Ken, and just keep the white in the jaws, maybe?
No heroics with the blue. Is it there? It looks there. Good shot. Well, it's a shame for Mark Williams. Just for that fluke on the green, he would have had a chance to level at 4-all. But that fluke is very costly. And Ronnie O'Sullivan be absolutely delighted. He wins the final frame of this session and goes to a 5-3 lead into tomorrow.